chubby. What day is this? Tuesday. Hope you're having a great day. We're gonna do the other side of our egg chubbies. We did these the other day and I told you guys I was just doing them in the new colors to show you because the new colors are beautiful. But we're gonna flip them over and we're gonna do something a little bit more my style. I'm pretty excited about this. We're gonna be using, I don't know, a bunch of different techniques. But we're also gonna use our new artisan add-ons. We used one last night with our bunny right here. We put one on here and we used the bronze gilding wax and I love how that turned out. So we're gonna use some of those. I also have the ones we used last night were the frame flourishes. And then we're gonna use the spring border artisan add-ons. And then we're also gonna use the spring floral medallions. So we're gonna also use our egg pedestals. I'm super excited. So when you jump on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment eggs. Hope everybody's doing fabulous. Let me just pin a comment and share this into the broadcast channel. I am Brittany with Tilton Designs. If you see the red live up here, I am live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay. So just comment #replay. That helps us out. Of course, I pulled up the wrong thing. How is everybody? I redid the craft box today, you guys. I was not happy with our craft box, so I redid it today, and I'll be posting the video probably tomorrow, and I'll show you guys. It's behind me, but I think it turned out way cuter. I love it. Comment eggs when you join. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Miss Mary. If you see the red live above my head, I'm live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay, so just comment #replay. These egg chubbies are brand new. They just came out last week, but they're about to sell out already. So if you guys weren't able to grab them, they're still available for a limited time. They're those thick wood that stand up, and like I said, they're double-sided. So we did this the other day, but we're gonna flip them over, and we're gonna do them vintage style. Let me just share this into the broadcast channel, and we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. Hello, hello. Snowy Maryland, yes. Snowy, cold here in Western New York as well. When you jump on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment eggs, sprinkle the video around, all those good things. This is the new craft box, you guys. I think it turned out so cute. So I used Nominee, and then I used that color that I mixed up, which is sage with black, which we're gonna use again today. And I used the bunny treats pattern on there, but didn't that turn out so pretty? I love that. So I'll post that tomorrow. I didn't love our first craft box that I did. The craft box is only available for the month of February. We have a new one each month. So we're gonna get started. I have a bunch of different colors. I have a bunch of different ribbon. I think these are gonna be really cute, but we're gonna start, I think, by assembling our egg pedestals because I'm gonna paint them black and then we're gonna paint them white. Just go with the method. There's a method to my madness, okay? I'm gonna sand it and then it's gonna look a little bit more vintage. Plus we're gonna use the spring medallions on these bad boys. I am excited. I'm excited. I know, I love the new craft box too. I think it's much better. The other one did not turn out how I had anticipated. So these egg pedestals, we have two different sizes. This is the 3.5 by 7 5/8, and this is the 3.5 by 5.5. So there's two different heights, and look how cute these are, you guys. So they come with the wood eggs, and then comes with this little guy. So we're literally just going to pull this. Must be paper on here. Yeah. Paper off. Hi, Miss Nancy. Nancy just joined our team today, so welcome her. We're super excited to have her. All right, so we have this piece, and we're literally just going to put the eggs on. They're all the same size. And then we're just gonna, this must be, are these the same size? They are. So we'll just put this in here. I guess I didn't have to put the eggs on first, but I was excited. You can do these so many different ways. You could paint them springy colors. They're super cute.
They're adorbs.
They are adorbs.
Crazy part is, these are literally just hard-boiled eggs that drill holes through.
Yeah, hard-boiled eggs. It smells so good. Like, what the heck? Yes, welcome to the team. Okay, so we got that one in there. Guess I should have done that first. And then we're gonna put our eggs on.
So cool.
It is so cool. And then we're just gonna pop this on the top. And then you can put, you know, you can put your egg cutouts on here. You can put, I don't know, candles. You can put, I don't know, there's different things you could put on. Everybody's saying hi to you, Mark.
Hi, guys.
Look how cute that is. So that's the tallest one. Let's open this one up. These are not in danger of selling out yet, but these are, okay? So comment eggs so you can grab them.
Oh, different sizes?
Yeah, one's shorter. This is gonna be, this is gonna be fun. So this one comes with 2 eggs. You guys, we went to...
Look how cute this is.
We went to Michael's the other day, and Mark's obsessed with containers. You can tell he cleaned it because there's a bunch of water in it. He carried this thing around all through Michael's, and then he cleaned it, scrubbed the sticker off of it, and then he's like been moving it around the shop. I don't know.
It's literally like $1.
He's obsessed with it. Wasn't
Because
$1.
it's going to be part of something very amazing.
It's gonna be huge, guys, huge. Okay, so there's our first pedestal. Let's go ahead and do this one.
So cute.
These are really good quality too, you guys. These aren't just cheap. It's good quality wood. You guys know how our chubbies are. They're so cute. Oh, let's see here. Pop this in here. Like so. Hi guys, how was your day?
Yeah, so that's pretty much
I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. Whoa. All right, pop these on here. So yeah, one has 3 and then the other one has 2. It's a little shorter. And then just pop that on the top of there. So cute. Thank you for the stars, Miss Susan. Looks like it's uneven. There we go. Look at them. Thanks for the stars, Renee. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. Is the frame behind you on your Etsy site? Nope. Yeah, like she said, that's on Amazon. These 2 wreath forms are on our Etsy site, okay? All right, we're going to start by painting these black. If you guys are just jumping on, say hey, hit the heart button. What I think I'll do first is we're going to grab our medallions right here. I might need another pack of these. We'll see. So these are the brand new add-ons. These are adhesive. We used them last night for the first time, and I am loving them. Day not good, my husband got laid off. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jenny. That's awful. I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers, my friend. Why does it still seem crooked? Did I do something wrong? Doesn't that look crooked?
Little tweak.
Or is that my brain? No, I think it's crooked. Is it crooked? Oh, goodness. Okay, so we're going to take these medallions, and like I said, they're sticky, and we're literally just going to place them on here, like so. Is it crooked? Can you tell me? Or is it just in my brain? And they're different, like there's different patterns on these, and these paint up really, really nice. Is it good?
Looks better now. Just
Okay.
need a little tweak.
And then we're just gonna put one of these on each egg, just to give it a little something, something.
This will do. Oh, I can tighten it more. That's the problem.
Oh, I didn't tighten it enough. Thank you for the stars, Miss Debbie Howard. Look
You
it.
got that girl strength.
I got the girl strength. And then we're gonna do some on that one as well.
Come on, I gotta get perfect.
Can you give it to me? I need it. Come on.
Don't mind me.
All right, we're gonna use this one on the middle.
Tweak them a little
Look at
bit.
that one. Just get it nice and pushed down. These are like genius, these little add-ons. I don't even like genius, pure genius.
This is dry. You can come just back over here.
Yeah, thank you. And then we'll place this on here. You guys, I got Mark to try Snicker salad today. He liked it. My mom came over and I made lunch for us, and I made us each a Snicker salad, healthy Snicker
Yeah, but I
salad.
think we need something different because
Well, it doesn't actually have Snickers in it. It's healthier version.
when I first saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I was
He wasn't impressed, but he liked it.
a little scared.
All right, last one. Let's do this one again. These are so cute. I love these. I love these. So we're gonna paint it black, and then we're gonna paint it over top in white, and then we're gonna kind of sand it off in places, and then it's gonna make it look like vintagey. So that's what we have so far. Like that. We're gonna grab some black chalk paste. I guess this is a new jar. Do I have an open jar? I do. Hi, Miss Sue and Debbie. Hi, guys. These are gonna be adorable. Just wait for this. Just wait. we'll use one of these, I think. Does that have stuff on it?
Those are really cool.
Aren't they cool?
Packs of them.
Oh, we could activate a stars party. We're 30% of the way there. Let's see if we can get a stars party. It's been a hot minute since we've had one. So this doesn't have to be perfect because you guys know I'm going to paint over top of it. But we're just going to do our best and just coat as much of it as we can. Because around like the edges and stuff is where I'm going to really sand. So you can see a little bit of the black through there, okay? I know this spring collection, they hit it out of the park. Like I have so many projects I want to do that I don't know which direction to go in because there's just so many I want to do. I'm excited. There was another project I was going to do today. I'm going to take one of the 8-ins, the 12 by 18, and I'm going to turn it into a Verity with these add-ons. Make it look like a Verity anyway. And then I want to do the bunny basket on there, but I want to watercolor it. So I'm super excited about that. Hi Sharon. Yeah, I got a bow on my shirt. Look I got lots of bows on my back. I am all about the bow. Like at Christmas time, I decorated with the bow. The bow is everywhere. And now I'm just like, I'm really into it right now. So we're literally just going to paint over top of the add-on too. Doesn't have to look perfect because again, we're going to sand it. But we're just going to paint, you know, majority of it. And then while this dries, we'll start on our eggs. I'll probably do a couple sets of these at some point, but right now we'll just start out with one. So again, like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. We're just painting over top of it. Isn't it cute? I've been getting all my shirts from, it's called Ivy and Cloth. They have really, really cute shirts. Really, really cute. So just get all this coated. Again, I'm not leaving these black, guys. That would be a travesty. You can't have black for Easter. It's gotta be light and springy and, you know, Eastery, if that's a word. Ooh, aren't they so pretty, Suzanne? I can't wait to see what you do with them. Those colors are beautiful. So yeah, the metallic blue is right here. Like I said, we did one side of these, and now we're gonna flip them over and do the other side. I'm super excited. It's gonna be cute. All right, so there's one. Again, doesn't have to be perfectly painted because we're gonna go back over top of it. Let's go ahead and paint this one. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button. Thank you for hanging out. Stick with me till the very end. This one might be a long one, but you guys wanna hang out with me. I wanna hang out with you. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. Stick around till the end and I'll pull somebody for Happy Meal. It'll make it worth it. If you guys have any questions, let us know. If you're new, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to welcome you. We still have those bunny bundles available. When you place an $85 order, you get it for free. It is not a stencil. This one is something I just ordered online. But isn't it cute? I really like this shirt. So we have the free bundle still. We also have something going on for people who join our crafting community this month. So if you comment eggs, you can learn more about that. The word is eggs. We're doing more of our egg chubbies before they sell out. These pedestals aren't gonna sell out yet, so don't worry about that. But the egg chubbies we're gonna do after this are going to sell out. All right. Trying to get that to form to that. Can't wait to get your bunnies. I know, they're so cute. Aren't they adorable? Those are double-sided too. They're just like the eggs, but bunnies. This is messy, but it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, almost done with this part. Can you give me another piece of cardboard, Mark? So I'm just gonna set this one over there to dry while we start working on the other part.
Big piece.
Got your club kit today. Isn't that decent size? Yeah, that's good. Isn't this month's club so cute? The phone holder, that's behind me too. Turned out so cute. Okay, so there is that. We're done with black for now. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just making sure I don't have like big globs. No, it's good. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just gonna sand it. It's gonna be great. Just trust the process, Mark. Don't question me. Don't question me. He's already questioning. He knows that most of the time my projects, I come through for the most part. Don't question it. Mark, I'm telling ya. All right, there is that part. So now we're gonna do some different things. So like I said, this is the one side. We did all these the other day, and this is with the patterns, Easter egg patterns. They're actually like made for those. We're gonna use this again in a couple. We're gonna use a couple of these. I think maybe just this one, and then we're also gonna use some other new transfers. This is the floral dot pattern. I love this one. And then this one came out with the Creative Kickstart release, but this is the quilt patterns. But look how pretty these ones are. We're gonna use these, possibly this one, we'll see. And then you know I have to use the vintage patterns. We're gonna do some bows and maybe one of these, we'll see. It's gonna just be, I do not have a plan of any kind. We're just gonna go for it. So the one thing I am gonna do before I start painting is, you guys know I always do this. These chubbies are made of wood, and so I'm gonna take an 80 grit with my sanding planer, and we're just gonna go around the edge and bring some of that wood through, because I can't leave well enough alone ever, because I just like how it looks. And even if I paint it, I'm still gonna go around and sand it again, because it's just my jam, okay? You can skip this part if it's not your jam. Showed my husband Michael the phone holder in this month's club kit, and he said he wants me to make him one. Aww! He probably doesn't want one with flowers on it though, huh? Just go around, just sand some of that off of there. And the colors I'm gonna use, we're kind of going with the whole theme I have behind me. So we're gonna use Peachy Keen, that green color that you guys know I mixed up. We're calling it Sweet Pea. So it's sage mixed with a little bit of black velvet. And then I'm gonna use Nominee, and I don't know, I think that's it. We're gonna mix some, it'll be good. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. My mom, she's doing good. She's doing good. She has, what was that thing on her finger called?
Cyst, right?
It was a cyst, I think. She's gotta have removed.
From arthritis?
Yeah, from arthritis on her thumb. So she's gotta have that removed. I wanna say that was next week. I'm not positive, I can't remember, but she's doing well. She is doing well. Hi, Marcia, how are you? Okay, so we sanded down all of these. See how it makes it look? I just like how it just makes it look like a little bit more, I don't know what the word would be. In my opinion, cute. All right, wipe all this sawdust into my desk, or off my desk into my garbage. Hi, Mary, how are you? Tuning in from Boston. Welcome. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. I don't think I'm gonna use these add-ons on all of them, but I am gonna use them on some of them. So look at this one. These ones are the spring border ones. I'll hold them up to you after I take the plastic off. Look how cute these are. You can trim these down, but we're gonna use some of these on here, like to separate them. And I'm not positive. I think we'll use this one. I wonder if I can get more than one use out of them, like onto two different ones. So I'm just gonna put this in the middle of this one. I'm gonna move it over a little bit, and then I'll just trim it to go with the shape of the egg, if that makes sense. Snowing in the shop again. I know, it's always snowing in here. I have little tiny, right here, little tiny scissors. I'm just gonna trim this so it's flush with that. They're very easy to cut. And I'm probably gonna use that gilding wax on those again. You could probably just take it all the way around, but I'm just gonna trim mine off.
Tell them you looked at a video for that other stuff.
Oh yeah, I was looking up that
Pretty cool.
chameleon wax stuff. We're gonna use that at some point, but not on this project because the colors on there, I'm gonna save this little piece because you never know what you could use it for. But yeah, maybe at some point we'll use that. So I'm gonna put that one on there, and then I'm gonna paint each section a different color. Might get 8 inches of snow. Holy cow. And then we also have these ones, which I used one of these yesterday. These ones are the frame ones. Wearing my favorite color. Oh, thank you. I like pink too. I'm trying to decide. Like I said, I'm not going to use these on all of them, I don't think. So some of these have like little pieces that pop out. If I can get them to pop out. You don't have to take them out if you don't want to, but then it makes it, see that? Hi, Dolores and Nico. How are you, ladies? Pop those out of there. And then I'm gonna use this one. I think I'm just gonna use it in the, kind of like this. And then do I want any more? I don't know, let's start there. Let's start there. And I'm gonna use some placement tape to take this off a little bit. So I'm just going to, like I said, I have no plan here, guys. No plan whatsoever. I'm just gonna take that off like so. And I'm gonna use Peachy Keen, I think, for the top. Hi, Vicki, how are you? Mark, do you know what I need? Do we have any more of those small paintbrushes anywhere? Or just the big ones? I need some new ones.
Small foam brushes?
Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna paint this really quick. In Peachy Keen. May take 2 coats. I'm not doing the sides, and I will sand that again. And then for the bottom, I might just leave the bottom on this one white. Maybe we'll just leave that. Just got home from your doctor appointment, took forever. Oh man, I'm okay. My pain's been a little bit worse the last couple days, but oh my goodness, that's cold, Jennifer.
Get them somewhere. I mean,
This one I didn't think through.
you are out. Oh, right here.
I'm gonna take this off really quick. See how easy these come off. Oh, it came off okay. I'm gonna paint this one a nominee. Are they all big? Oh, there's some. Thanks, honey. Found some.
Millions of them.
All right, let's do nominee on this one. So I'm gonna paint the whole thing. Is this what I wanna do? I don't think it is. We're gonna use the green color. So this is sage mixed with black velvet. You guys know this is like my favorite color right now. I'm calling it sweet pea.
Hey guys.
Always gotta mess around. That's wet. I don't want to use that one. Let me grab another one.
You're doing a great job, honey.
Nothing better than a new sponge brush. All right, let's use this color. I'm just gonna paint this whole one in this green color. This is like my favorite color right now. You guys have seen me use this a lot. It's what I painted the frame on the craft box that I did earlier. We also did this is the club this month. It's a super cute cell phone stand and it comes like bamboo, but I painted it in this color. So cute. All about this color right now. Like I said, we're calling it sweet pea. So just take sage, add a little bit of black to it, add a little bit at a time, and then you'll get it to the right color you want. Went to Hobby Lobby today. I was more excited about the Chocolate Tour launch items than what I saw at Hobby Lobby. I'm the same way. Like, I go to Hobby Lobby now, I'm like, I can make that. I can make that. I can make that. I used to go to Hobby Lobby all the time. I really don't shop at places like that anymore. If I do, it's more for like ribbon and florals and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the nice thing about it. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? Did you sand the stain before painting? I did, because it's like pretty slippery. If you go back and watch my video, I explained, I tried doing it without sanding it, and then the paint wasn't sticking very well. I would have had to do quite a few coats. I did do 2 coats after sanding it, but I took an 80 grit to it and roughed it up, and it worked a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna do one in gold, and then I'm gonna do one, I'm just gonna leave white, I think. So I'm just gonna paint this in Nominee. This is a metallic, and our metallics paint so nice. I might end up, I don't know, I'm so confused. I don't know if I'm gonna I might end up painting this 2 different colors, but for now, we'll see. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment eggs. I may have to do one more coat on that, but look how pretty that is. So cute. Did Mark come up with the idea on how to make the phone stand? He did. He did. We're actually probably going to be listing that at some point here. Yes. Everybody who messaged me that they wanted one, I'll send you guys a message with it. There was a few of you. But it'll be listed on Etsy. Isn't that color so pretty? I know. I love Nominee too. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I know I'm going to use some ribbon to separate some of these. So I think what I'll do is paint. Look how pretty. I thought this, it's a little lighter, but I thought that that would be pretty in the middle. So what if I painted the bottom in Nominee, I think that's what I'll do. I think that's what I'll do. If you want one, send me a message because I'm not going to remember when I'm done going live. That way, you know, the goose that laid the golden egg. I know. So cute. All right, I got rid of that sponge brush, so let's grab another one. Yeah, send me a message if you guys want one, and I can send you the link when we list it, okay? We're going to do the bottom of this in Nominee. If you guys are just joining, we're doing some vintage chubby eggs. I think these are going to be precious when we're done. Should I leave this one white on the bottom? Because my plan is to make the add-on that I have in the middle. We're going to use that bronze that we did, the bronze gilding wax. You did yours like mine? Awesome. I love the way that turned out too. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I'm thinking maybe I don't need some help. I know it seems weird, but I think I'm going to use vanilla on the bottom of this because these are like white. So I think if we use a little bit of vanilla, it'll give it a little bit of contrast and it'll match our ribbon a little bit better. What are you talking about if people want one? If they want an extra phone stand, that's what we're talking about. It's not going to be the thick wood like you get with the club, but we are going to list a phone stand that you'll be able to use. Put sweet pea on the bottom. Maybe. You guys, I'm so torn. Where is the sweet pea? It's in front of me. Oh my goodness. We're going to do it, Mary. Let's do it up. Why not? This color is so pretty. I do love this color. I'm so excited to like put patterns on these and then to like add some accessories, and I'm just super excited. I'm like right in my element, and the thing is I have no idea what I'm doing. Aw, thank you, Terry. I weighed myself yesterday and I was, what was I, Mark? 291, which is exactly 45 pounds down. I would be down a lot more, but you guys know I had a little bit of a lapse there when I was having all the issues with my pain. But I'm back on track and I'm doing very well. So I'm excited. This one right here, I should have not done peachy. I should have done peachy keen on the bottom of that one. But I don't know. I was working on a wood kit I'm pretty sure I got from you a while ago. The stained glass. Oh yeah. Mix my colors too, but I put a little bit too much black. Yeah, that's the one thing is always add a little bit of black to start and then you can always add more. Hi Pamela. How are you? Just get these dry quick. I want to use like a bunch of different patterns. That's why I grabbed so many. We'll see what we do here. Get this dry. I know I need at least one more coat with the Nominee and then maybe right here on the green too. I'm trying to decide if I want to paint the top of this one. My plan with this one is to put the green ribbon in the middle. So maybe I'll just do that one vanilla. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I need to get back to my walking, but right now it's just too cold. And if I walk on my walking pad, I feel like it aggravates my neck more. And I told you guys, I had those trigger point injections last week. And 2 days after, well, one day, like the first day after, I didn't feel the best. I was still in pain from the injection sites. But then the next 2 days after that, I felt great. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. And now it's kind of hurting again. So yeah, I think I'm going to do some vanilla up there. All right, I think that's mostly dry. I lost 2 more since yesterday, so now I'm at 25 lost. Oh no, I'm sorry, Tracy, but congratulations on the weight loss. All right, let me grab another sponge brush. Yeah, the vanilla. Like I said, it won't make much of a difference, but it won't be that perfect weight. And I'm not gonna worry about the sides. We're not gonna get that crazy. So you can tell the difference. See, it just makes it, well, if I can hold it in the light right where you can see. Can you tell? I can tell. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I don't know what 50 centimeters of snow is, but if you're worried, that must be a lot. I think it's funny how Canada does like kilometers instead of miles and centimeters instead. And that you guys also do Celsius, right? Instead of Fahrenheit. So that stuff confuses me. All right, let's do one more coat of Nominee. Nominee is so pretty. I love Nominee. Doesn't have to be perfect because, again, we're going to sand around the edges again. You guys ever watch the movie, it's called Milk Money? It came out in, I think, the 90s, but it had Melanie Griffith in it. I watched that, I remember when I was younger, but we watched it last night. Mark had never seen it, and that movie would not fly these days. Like 3 kids go into a city to find a hooker to see naked because they wanted to see a naked woman, apparently. It is a cute movie though. I mean, the ending is cute, but has anybody ever seen that? But I was like, oh my gosh, like this would not go in these times. People would be so offended. Oh, it was funny. Isn't the bunny so cute? I love how that turned out. All right, we're doing a second coat of Sweet Pea on here. If you guys don't know what Sweet Pea is, like we said, it's a color we've mixed up. You can mix all of our paste and ink colors to make your own. Yeah, I love how that turned out too, Stephanie. I'm just gonna do another quick coat on all of these just to make sure we're nice and coated. Nobody's ever seen that movie? Nobody's saying they have. Maybe just the premise of what I said it was about, you guys are like, whoa.
It's not as bad as it.
It's not as bad as it sounds. But it is a cute movie. Somebody has to have seen it. Can't just be me. Can't just be me. It is, see? Thank you, Darcy. It is a cute movie. It ends up being a little love story. I know some of you love Pretty Woman, so listen. No judging. Same premise. Has Chalk started shipping via UPS now? Yes. So they switched from UPS, or FedEx to UPS. See? Okay. Thank you for fessing up, people. I'm like, it can't just be me. All right, I'm gonna do one more coat of Peachy Keen on the top of this, and then we'll be done painting.
Did you ever have no salads tonight?
No, because I ordered that grill thing. We're gonna have those tomorrow. We're gonna have leftover tacos. All right, one more coat of Peachy Keen.
Kids will eat those salads?
They're gonna. Okay, let me get rid of all my sponge brushes here. Just tapped on. It's Peachy Keen. Isn't it pretty? Mark, what did you do? Never mind, it's right here. Huh. I'm like, where is it?
Holy brushes.
All right, let me peel this up. Like I said, it doesn't fully matter what the middle looks like because I'm gonna put a piece of ribbon right there. But see the difference between the white and the vanilla that we painted on there? Aw, thank you, Debbie. Debbie just joined our team too. Does it have Ed Harrison? Is that his name? He's balding? I don't know if that's his name. He's a good actor.
Sounds right.
You don't know if that's his name.
It sounds like a name.
All right, this is the one we put that add-on on, the artisan add-on. So I'm gonna put that, look how cute that's gonna be. We're gonna make that gold
He's
or
bald.
bronze.
That was like 30 years ago. He's probably bald by now.
He's probably bald. Mark's like, why didn't he just shave that? He should have just shaved that off.
Yeah, I know.
Because he was like balding. Mark doesn't like that. He shaves his, so he wasn't impressed with that. Yeah, we've had a lot of people join our team this month. We're super grateful to everybody who has joined. Welcome to everybody. We have some awesome stuff going on for people who join our crafting community this month, whether it's as a Perks member, club member, or a designer. Thank you so much, Diane. I'm loving my backdrop behind me too. I am loving it. All right, let's go ahead and get these dry. I'm gonna move my phone stand. So this is the club that we mentioned. So if you guys want to become a club member, this is the one for February. You can only get it this month. And next month, you guys are gonna die over the club cutouts we have planned.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited.
They might be the best ones ever.
It's good. It was my idea. Last few have been my idea.
Yeah.
So just saying. They didn't shave heads back then. They probably didn't. You're probably right. And then look at this ribbon. I got this we did this on that project I did for my grandma. I thought this would match really pretty too. And then I have this one I got a couple years ago. I think this one's from Michael's too, yeah. But I thought that would be pretty. I have some lace, and then I just have some of this as well. Didn't they turn out so pretty? Yeah, those wreath forms are on our Etsy site as well. We're gonna get these all dry really quick. So bear with me. Yeah, the club cutouts this month is a really cute bunny thing. You can see it down here. It says hello. But next month is really cute. Is it Ed Harris? Okay.
Next month's gonna be used for like a lot of things.
Yeah. I didn't know his name, so I knew Melanie Griffith, but that was it. Hi, Kathy. All right, get these dry. Almost there. I might have marked. Oh, okay. We did the pedestals. We painted those all in black, and then we're gonna paint them in white, and then we're gonna sand. I'm wishing that I would have done half and half on all of them now, because then I could use a bunch of different patterns. Hi, Kayla. This one right here is still really wet. This one might be dry. Just let these ones kind of sit and mingle for a minute, and we can focus on these two. He played the dad and stepmom. Oh, you're right. Yes, with Susan Sarandon and Julia Roberts. You are right. Yes.
Are all women this amazing at remembering names?
Are all women this amazing at remembering names? Mark would like to know.
Like,
Inquiring minds.
if you know the name of literally like every customer, every designer, club member.
You got to. All right, we're going to take our sanding planer again, and I'm
like
just going to go around the edge again.
10 Debbies, and I just get them all.
We do have a lot of Debbies. There's a lot of Debbies. There's a lot of Donnas.
These, yeah.
Something with these. There's a lot of you guys. So see where we went around and did all that, and then we painted, so you can still see all that through there. It's worth it. And this stuff like sand. So if you have too much and it's kind of like too much on the end, just sand it off. That's amazing. Look it was kind of sticking out, so I just sanded it with my 80 grits. I'm excited about this. Do you want to paint those for me?
What are we doing?
Bring them back and I'll show them really quick, and then I'll show you what you got to do.
I believe that I lied.
Oh, okay.
Make it look mostly dry.
That came right off. That's so cool. You remember a lot of names? I'm good with names too. He's good with numbers. I am not so good with numbers, but he is. Yeah, so that sanded right off. That's pretty nifty. Big fan of that. I shouldn't have just done that, but this is in my Amazon link, Kayla. And I'm using like the 80 grit, so it's the rough sandpaper on there. You're not good at names? Yeah, I've always been good at names. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. All right, so I am gonna wax these because we're chalking on them, okay? And I am gonna take a 220 grit to them too, just to smooth that out. The paste. Not gonna change the appearance, it's just gonna smooth it out so that when we chalk on it, we get nice smooth lines, okay? And then we'll wax. And I'm gonna use 2 different patterns on each of these. Yeah, strong. Okay, so these are the egg pedestals, guys. We have 2 different sizes. I painted them in black. We put the medallions on them. These are the spring floral medallions. There's 2 sizes. Painted it all in black because now Mark's gonna take our bright white paste and he's gonna paint it all white, okay? Hopefully it'll only take 1 coat, we'll see. Let me give you a paintbrush. So he's just gonna take a brush and he's gonna paint those for me. And then I'll take an 80 grit sanding block to it and just kind of rough it up. So I have a bunch of different patterns. You guys know.
Completely covered.
Yeah. You know patterns are my favorite, okay? So I have a bunch of different ones. These 2 are brand new. These ones came out a couple weeks ago, but this is the quilt pattern. This is the vintage patterns. Then we have the floral dot pattern, and then these are the ones that actually go with the eggs. So I'm trying to decide here.
Well, we're gonna kind of sand it. There's a couple spots there. It probably don't matter, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna use this one on the top, I think. So I'm gonna peel this off. These are reusable silkscreen transfers. If you guys are new to our page, we're gonna fuzz it with our fuzzing cloth. Oh, I got both Debbie and Heather in the house. Mother and daughter. Hey, how are you ladies? I love their relationship. So they're a mother and daughter, but they craft together and it's so fun. I remember faces more and those around me, we collaborate and get together. Yeah. I'm good with faces, and I'm pretty good with names for the most part, which is a good thing considering our customer base. I try to remember.
You're really good at names.
I try to remember. All right, we're gonna put this on here. Line her up. And I'm gonna so I'm just gonna press that down. You could tape it off if you wanted to, but it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna, I'm only gonna chalk the top, so I'm just using this as my divider. So, we're gonna do, I'm trying to decide what I wanna do here. I think I'm just gonna do the green on top because the green's on the bottom. You and your mom craft together? I love that. Me and my mom we have crafted together. We don't do it as often as I'd like, but she lives pretty far away, yeah. All right, so I'm just meeting that sticker that I put on there. And then just pressing my paste through. Is that gold frame behind you, CC? It is not. That is in my Amazon link. So if you comment eggs, check your messenger, you can go to the bottom of that message that you'll get from us and you can, it'll take you to Amazon, to our Amazon link. And then if you go to surfaces, you can purchase it. Okay, you guys. Look how cute. I think that's the only time I'm gonna use that one. I'm not positive yet, but I'm just gonna throw this in my sink for right now. And now I get to pick another pattern. This may be my favorite project ever because I just get to use a bunch of different patterns. So on the bottom of this one, what do I wanna do? Do I wanna do, I think I'm gonna do this one, floral dots. This is another new one. And I think, should I do that in Peachy Keen or should I do it in, I think I'm gonna do vanilla. I'll ask you guys your opinion about some things, but we're on a ride together. Like I said, I had no plan and we're just doing it up. It's gonna be great. My daughter and I used to craft together when she visited more. Oh, I know, I need to visit my mom more too. Aren't the colors so pretty together? These are my jam right now. I'm not gonna do gold on this one because like I said, we're gonna use the gilding wax and make that gold in the center. It's gonna be so pretty. I should have painted that vanilla. That's what I should have done. I can still do it. We can still paint that. Katie, you and I have the same brain. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Peachy Keen for that one. Trust the process, Shirley. Trust the process. My mom lives in Elmira, but it's an hour from me. So I don't see her as often as I'd like, but. Okay. Peel this off. I'm just gonna place her on here. I'm just gonna go right up to this little sticker. You guys, I'm so excited about these. You have no idea. Mark's painting all of our pedestals for us. All right, press that down. Grab vanilla. My mom lives in Florida. Oh, yeah, that's a lot farther. My mom's within driving distance. It's not, I really should make it, it shouldn't be an excuse because, you know, she's not super far from me, but I don't see her as much as I used to because we're just so busy. She's busy, we're busy. Everybody's busy. I may end up using this pattern again. This is so cute. They're like little tiny flowers and then there's dots in between them. They got rid of the medium polka dot pattern, which was one of my favorites. But now we have this one and I love this. It is adorable. So press your paste through, get your excess off. You guys know. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. Wait till that middle part is gold. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Like, so excited. I'm gonna set this here because I might use that one again. Mark, just be careful if you come back over here, okay? Is it painting okay? Think it'll need one more coat?
No. Too much work, babe.
No, I think it's gonna need one more coat. Heather and I are always commenting, it never takes Brittany this long, though it takes forever for us to figure out the plan of attack. That's the problem, right, Debbie? Like, when I'm doing a project, you guys have, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. I'm, like, trying to think. Oh, Dana, yeah, for sure. Do you ever visit Elmira in the winter for holidays? We went there for, like, a parade, but I don't know if it was called holidays. I'm not sure. Look how pretty that is. I can't get over it. All right, let's let that dry a minute, and then I'm gonna tape off both of these, and we're gonna paint that vanilla, because then we're gonna use the gilding wax, but the gilding wax isn't gonna hit everywhere. Maybe it will. I don't know yet. We'll think about that one. Let's come back. Let's come to the next one. Did I wax this, guys? I feel like I did. Now I get to pick another pattern. This is like Christmas or something. I live right next door to my parents. My mom comes over and crafts. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, I haven't used this one yet. This is a size C. These are the quilt patterns. Where are my transfer trimmers? Right there. So I like to keep my backer sheets all in one piece. So I'm gonna just cut along these lines. I lift my transfer up and just go like that. Isn't this cute, you guys? I'm excited. If you can't tell, I do love what I do. Maybe it's in horse heads. I'm not sure. I mean, we've gone to things in Horseheads, Elmira, but I don't know if anything was called holidays. I'm not positive. There's so many cute patterns on this one, you guys. I love this. Love this. So this one is gonna have this green ribbon in the center. That's my plan for this one. So I want to do peachy keen on top. So I think I'm gonna use, let's use this one. Look how pretty this one is. Peel this off, we'll fuzz it. Aren't they so pretty? Just got that stuck together. That'll happen, friends. These are sticky. They're not your average stencil. This one is mostly silkscreen, as you can see. So I'm only gonna fuzz it like once or twice, but look at the pattern in there. There's like scallops and all sorts of different things. I know it is. Yeah, I cut it with scissors, Marcy. Yep. And I still have another one to put on. We're gonna put one on one of these. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, let's do this one up here. This is gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna put that right in the center, that big long strip. Okay, and then we're gonna use Peachy Keen. We have a lot happening, don't we? There are a bunch of bows already. Isn't it so cute? I'm obsessed with bows right now. It's like my thing. Without the add-on, yeah, I love the add-ons. I feel like the add-ons make it. Once we paint them and stuff to pop out, it's gonna make it. So we're just chalking the top all in Peachy Keen across where we painted it vanilla. Just like that. Yeah, all the patterns, you guys know patterns are my jam. They're so pretty. Look at that pattern. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. White bows, of course. Like, that's just obvious, right, Katie? Yeah. Yeah, I'm all about bows right now. I don't think Mark gets it, but
Well,
it's fun.
kind of normal.
I get a lot of my shirts from Ivy and Cloth. It's a website. All right, what do we want to do on the bottom of this one? How about bows? Bows? Shall we? We shall. We're going to do some vanilla bows on the bottom of this one. Mark, I'm excited. Don't judge me.
There's some black up in there, so
Yeah, you got to do another coat.
your white might have a little.
I missed when you did the bunny with the pocket. That was last night. Isn't that so cute?
Your white might be gray now.
Whatever.
No, I mean,
All right, I'm going to dry this a little bit so I can get this a little closer. We're going to do bows. I did really good staying on that line. That was without me taping it off. Placement tape will come back, yes. And if you guys need it in the meantime, I do have some here. Can you tell me what color the bottom of this egg is? Nominee. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. Darcy doesn't get bows either. Darcy, get out of here.
All right.
You're a Chiefs fan and you don't get bows. Come on. They're adorable. Look. What do you need? Oh, paper towels. Oh.
We gotta bring more out. We're out.
Oh, are we? I'm all about bows right now. It's just my jam. All right, let's go ahead and do our bows. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna do them like this. Right there. So it'll have 3 little bows on it. This is gonna be so cute. Hi, Sue. We're gonna do vanilla. It's just like, I'm just really into the vintage thing right now, and so like the bow thing just fits so well into that. Florals and bows and all of that stuff. I'm glad I asked because it looks like brown. Does it? If you get it close, you can tell. See, looks like nominee. All right. Oh my gosh, look. And then imagine the green ribbon in there. How cute is that gonna be? So there's gonna be a green ribbon across that. There's that one. Let's do, we're gonna bring this one in. So this one I haven't decided. I wanted to do multiple patterns on all of them, but the problem is I painted this one all green and I painted that one all nominee. And where's my, right here. Did the girls like their bags? They haven't been back yet. They'll be here tomorrow and I'm gonna give it to them tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go around this and bring back that, you know, distressed part that we did to start. I just made a rhyme. I'm a poet who didn't know it. You're into it too, Mary. See? It's just good. I just love that stuff right now. It's just my jam. So I'm just going around, sanding off anywhere that I made a mess and bringing out some of that wood. Like so. Do you like the violet color? I do, but the violet color is ink, Shirley, so I'm not going to use that for these. You could use it, but ink is more for, like, you know, your t-shirts and ceramics and things like that. Are those chubbies sold out? They will be, yes. So if you want them, make sure you grab them now, okay? They are more than 50% of the way sold through. They were 50% of the way sold through on Friday, I think it was. So they will be sold out soon. So comment eggs. My phone stand got lost in the mail. Oh no! All right, I'm gonna bring this back. We're gonna just sand this lightly over the top. Again, just doesn't change the appearance. We're just smoothing it out so that we can chalk on this. And I'm trying to decide if I should have painted another color or not. I'm buying every pattern. I know, me too. I love them. Love them. Mark already cleaned this one for us, so we can put this back on the backer sheet. Again, these are reusable over and over again. You just clean them with tap water and a board eraser. So then once they're clean, you dry them and then put your backer sheet on. White side, not yellow. White side is sticky side. This is the #1 selling transfer from the spring collection. It's the Easter egg pattern that goes with these. But again, you can use whatever you want on them. That's the beauty of it. And then I don't know where the quilt patterns went, right here. He's quick. Look at him cleaning stuff so fast. So, my next thought was, I really like this pattern. It's got like these like daisies and then dots. Should I do just that and all over this one?
Done.
I'll do another coat. Can you give it to me so I can show which one?
Yeah.
Aren't they so pretty? I'm trying to decide what I want to do on this.
That one's great because they were so black.
So look, we painted these black. We put the medallions on there, see? Painted them black, then Mark did one coat of white, dried them, and now he's gonna do one more coat because they're just a little bit, just some spots, but not too bad. And then I'm gonna sand them again. I'm trying to decide what to do, you guys. So this one I wanted to put this little medallion guy in the center, this little thing right here. But maybe, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I feel like I need to do one more with like something in the middle. So if I put this here, okay. I have an idea. Where's my tape? Right here. Do the one pattern on the egg. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna tape this off really quick. Like about in the center. Is that about the center, you think? And I think I'm gonna paint the bottom. Do I wanna do peachy keen? Or vanilla? Sorry, you guys, you can tell stuff's coming out of my brain. I'm like thinking hard, obviously. I have a vision, it's just all gotta come together. So if I use that pattern, I think I wanna use, this one has peachy keen. Let's do green. Nope. Let's do vanilla. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do vanilla on the bottom of this one. But we're probably gonna have to do a couple coats because we painted the nominee on there. But it's gonna be good. Aren't they pretty? I like them a lot. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, stick around till the end and we'll pull somebody for some Happy Meal. We're gonna let that one dry. Now this one has me perplexed because I did all of these like half and half. I think we'll just do one pattern on that. Let's make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Let's do, I don't know what one I want. I really, really like this pattern. Should we do that, but do nominee instead? I think that's what we're gonna do. Did I wax that, guys? I don't remember. Since we painted it, we're gonna wax it. Just apply a little bit of surface wax to prevent this paste from coming up. Yep, comment eggs, check your messenger. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do because then I can use some of this and make like a little bow. I think that would be so pretty on there. Let's do that. All right, we're gonna do this on here. And then we're gonna use nominee. I just got paste on me. Oh, I managed to not get it on me somehow. I am a hot mess tonight, but it's gonna be worth it. Flower. Yeah, this is the floral dot pattern. It's new. All right, get this all pressed through here. Get our excess off. Hi, Sharon, how are you? I feel like we've done a lot of really cute projects the last couple days. I'm loving all these spring Easter projects. They're just right up my jam, right up my alley. They are my jam. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Look how pretty. That's so cute. Mark, you're not like giving me enough compliments. Tell me how pretty these are.
Pretty. I'm saying I'm gonna think about food.
Fly on the seat of your pants. You could do it, Kathy, I promise you. Mark's thinking about food. He wants to eat. His Snicker salad must not be filling him up enough.
Like
Hours ago. All right, that one's done. This one we still have to paint the middle. Is that dry? Let's tape that off. Let that dry another minute. And we're gonna tape these off really quick, and we're gonna paint this. I'm just gonna tape it off like this, just so I don't get anything on those other parts. Aw, thank you, Debbie. We try. We have the best customers. That makes it easy. So I grabbed out bronze. We used that the other day and I really, really liked it, but maybe I need to use gold because I think it would match better. So we've partnered with Dixie Belle. That's copper. Gold. Let me look at both and we'll see which one we need to do. So we have bronze. We'll see what matches the best. I'm loving what you're doing. I'm loving it too. You guys can tell when I'm excited. Pretty sure you can tell I'm pumped about this. So see, this is gold. See, it looks a little bit different, I feel like. I want it to match as close to Nominee as possible. This is like a rub and buff. See, that's too dark, right? That's too dark. I've never used copper. Let's look at copper just because I'm curious. This launch was awesome. I know, it really is. I guess I'll use the gold. So I'm gonna use a paper towel to apply this. What do you think about the dark launch? Well, to each his own, right? Like, you don't have to love it. If you don't want it, that's fine. See how much different that is? Maybe it's close enough, I don't know. We're just gonna, see, I don't like how that looks. I'm not happy with that. Let's try the bronze. See how that looks? It just doesn't match the Nominee. Not my thing. This is the gilding wax. This is also on my website, but I'm gonna try bronze instead. And I think I like bronze best. That's what we're gonna stick with. Bronze. So I'm just gonna rub this all over this. Like I said, it's rub and buff or whatever. Can't wait until your things get there. Awesome. Hi, Diane. So if you wanted it, if you wanted it to paint it vanilla first and then take the rub and buff to it so you didn't have to make sure it was all covered, you could do that too, but I'm just gonna cover the whole thing in this bronze rub and buff, bronze, whatever. You could use Nominee, yes, but I'm not going to. It just doesn't go on the same, the paste doesn't go on the same as the gilding wax. So that's why we're using the gilding wax. And I really like this color. And you can make it darker, lighter, whatever you want to do. This is so pretty. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. If you're just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button. If you're new, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to welcome you. All of these supplies are on my chalk site. And like I said, if you guys place an $85 order while supplies last, you'll get that free bunny bundle. You'll get these super cute, there's 3 of these adorable bunny chubbies. So cute. On camera, the copper looks close to Nominee. It does, but I think it's too, see how much, once you get it on there, it's definitely like, more like copper, like a penny. I'm gonna stick with the bronze. I like the bronze. We're almost done with this part. Just making sure. You can also use a paintbrush. I might use a small little paintbrush to get some of those areas, and then I can always take my paper towel over top of it too. There we go. Because you can make it darker. That actually works really well. You can like bring the flowers to the front by making those areas a little darker. This stuff's pretty cool. Mark's still painting away on our pedestals. Aw, thanks, Darcy. It's fun hanging out with you too, even though you don't like bows.
I'm surprised you're not putting bows on this somehow.
Maybe I will, Mark. What's it to ya?
I'm not doing third culture on this.
I won't. Is it good? It's gonna be. It's good. Yeah, the paintbrush is working better for this part. We also, did I tell you guys that other movie we watched on Netflix? It was called Kinda Pregnant. That was hilarious with Amy Schumer. If you guys haven't watched that, highly recommend. That was hilarious. That is so pretty. I can't even deal with it. All right, let's go ahead and peel our tape off. See how we're looking. I love that. Look it. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Which wax looks closer to nominee, bronze or gold? I feel like bronze matches better. It's not like exact, but the gold is so much different. Let me show you. Let me show you on something. What do I want to show you on? I guess my finger. See, on my finger it looks closer, but see, that's the gold. But when you put it on the white, it just doesn't. It's more yellowy in my opinion. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But anyway, I think that this egg is so cute. So there's the first egg. That one's complete. So I'm going to set that there. Then, or those two are complete. We got to finish that one. This one, I got to do one more coat of vanilla on the bottom. Just paint that like so. Yeah, the bronze is really pretty. And then we're just gonna go ahead and peel our tape off. And then we'll get this dry. There's a lot going on, don't we? My husband and I are watching Lioness. I've never watched that. Is that good? I just feel like the gold is very yellowy. I don't know. Maybe it's in my brain. I love the bronze. The bronze is, it's so pretty. Like I said, it doesn't match. It doesn't, it's not the same as nominee, but I just feel like it goes. Does that make sense? Never been a fan of the sanding. Sanding is, listen, Dana, you gotta go if you don't like the sanding. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Marsha. Hi, Pam. Sanding is my favorite. You guys know that. So this one, we're gonna put this other little medallion in the center after we get this dry. And I am gonna take my little sanding cleaner. Sorry to tell you. The bronze, yeah, it's vintage. Very vintage looking. So we painted that in vanilla. Take our sanding cleaner again, just go around the edge, bring that out. Like so. And then we get to use more patterns. I know I want to use this one for sure. I'm trying to decide. So I think I'm going to use this one in green down here and then do this one in vanilla up here. What do we think? So let's wax, if I can find it. I have so much on my desk right now, guys. Where is my surface wax? Thought I put it back, but I didn't. Where is it? Right here. I used to own a scrapbook store years and years, and once we all learned about sanding, we never went back. See? Sanding is the way to go. If you're not sanding, what are you even doing? I'm just kidding. You didn't read the rest of my comment? I didn't? What else did you say? Can you mix the waxes? Like, can you do the paste? Yeah, you probably could to tone down to yellow. Absolutely. I am on a sassy roll tonight, aren't I? A Taylor Sheridan show. Looks like I'll be where is it? I've never been a fan of sanding, but I'm sure liking your eggs. Yeah, I read that part, but you so that means you watched other projects of mine and you weren't a fan of the sanding. Isn't that what you mean?
Oh, I hurt feelings now.
You hurt my feelings, then I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding. You're fine. My phone is messing with this live video. Oh no! You got into sanding edges. Yeah, I always sand my edges. It's just my favorite thing to do. All right, we're gonna grab these two patterns. So we're gonna use this one on the bottom. I'm just gonna fuzz it on my shirt because I have it right here. And we're gonna place her on here. I'm trying to go right to that line so I don't have to even tape it off. Right there. And then we're gonna use green. Again, this is sage mixed with black velvet. I need to visit your Amazon store. Yeah, I have all the different things I use in there. I have that sanding cleaner, all that stuff. I'm not gonna be able to choose what my favorite one is. I can tell you that right now. Although I love the color on the other side of these, like this one, it just wasn't going with my background, so we had to change it up. So that's why we're doing our other side. Pretty. There's one. You're talking about sanding, and I just called my cat Sandy instead of Sassy. All right. Throw that over there. Here's one more, Mark. I'm done with that one. I didn't know if I was going to use it again, but we're going to dry this so then we can do the other one. I think I'm done with all the colors except for vanilla. Close these up. I got my zip sander supplies from Walmart. I don't know what that is. What's a zip sander? You know what that is?
Nope.
We don't know what that is. Hi, Beth. How are you? I think these are turning out so pretty. I am loving them. Oh. All right. On Prime, there's a movie with Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon. Yes, we have that on our list. I think we're going to watch that tonight. Yep.
How was it? Oh, don't.
She said it was hilarious.
Oh, is it good?
Yep.
I always like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's one of my favorites. All right, we're going to use this pattern right here. This is part of the quilt patterns. We're going to just fuzz this, and I'm going to use vanilla for this one. I'll just fuzz it on my shirt again. I'm watching from work, just tuned in. Aren't they so cute? I don't know if we're getting more snow or not. I feel like all it does is snow. Oh, yeah, you could do decoupage on these. There's so many things you could do. And yeah, you could do it on like a regular egg even. That would be pretty. All right, let's put this on here. You guys, this one's gonna be so cute. I am gonna take this one off just because I don't quite trust myself. Landman, I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to check that out too. Is that a movie or a show?
It's a show, I think.
Is it?
It's got
Take that off.
that guy there.
That guy. Got my phone stand.
Oh, what's his name? What's the actor's name? That old guy. He's got gray hair and he's white. See what I mean with names? I can picture his face, but
Not sure,
they'll know.
honey.
Whoever said that, they'll know.
Yeah, no, the bamboo is beautiful, Ginny. You can definitely leave it. I just wanted to paint mine green to just match more of my bedroom. Obviously, it hasn't made it to my bedroom yet, but it will. All right, press that through there. I'm gonna peel my tape right off. That was just making it so I had a guide and I didn't mess it up. Landman on Paramount. Oh, Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, see?
That guy.
I know.
Look
Are you done with this?
it. Look how pretty. Yeah, I'm done with them all now. That was my last pattern. Now we just get to accessorize even more. So, like I said, comment egg for the full list of supplies. I love these so much. Ask the ladies, Mark. Exactly. Look how good these turned out, guys. We're not done, but we put the medallions on there. These are the spring, whatever, floral ones. We painted it black first. Mark did 2 coats of white, and now we're going to take a sanding block to it and bring some of that black through. It's going to be awesome. Old gray-haired guy. Yep, that's how Mark describes people.
I can't. I'm sorry. You guys know, like, I know some customers, and I try, but I just
He's not the best with names, but that's okay. We love him anyway.
You got the thing for these?
Is that your favorite? I know. It's cute. It's over here. Okay. So, and there's that one too. You can set that back over there. So this one, I want to put this medallion thingy in the middle, but I'm trying to decide how I want to paint it because I don't want the gold to blend. This is a conundrum. You know what I wonder is if we use that apricot chameleon wax. But I think the apricot won't be close enough to the peachy keen.
Use the purple.
But the purple doesn't go with what I'm doing.
Purple's so pretty.
Guys, I don't know what to do. Do you think the bronze would look good? I think the bronze would look good, right? Because the bronze looks good with the gold. This is hard. This is hard. I'm going to paint this first on here, I think. Just going to put it back down on the paper it comes on. Let's do bronze. We're gonna do bronze. The candle, it is gonna be so cute, isn't it? I'm excited. You guys have no idea. So we're just gonna paint this on again. I'm just gonna paint the whole thing rather than just some of it. I made my decision. It was a hard one, but I thought about the apricot, but you guys, I just don't think, like I can use it on this little piece right here and we can just try it. So the chameleon wax is a little bit different than the gilding wax. It like doesn't look like what it is inside the jar. We're gonna use it at some point.
Yeah, like that lilac one is literally pretty, but
it's pretty and it like changes color, but see, it doesn't match. See, might be a little hard to tell too. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see that little, whatever that thing is? Just the little straight thing. We'll use that at some point, but not today. We'll use it at some point. I know, I kind of go with a color scheme and I just kind of stick with it. It is the hardest part of chalking, you're right. I'm sitting here working on my son's stained glass project and he wanted the colors of the rainbow. Don't ask me why, I showed him a different color patterns and that's what he chose. Well, that works, whatever he wants, right? All right, let's finish these up. I'm excited with how this is turning out. I told Mark, like, I don't know what it is, but like Chalk asked me to do that Valentine's Day Launch Love Live. And I feel like since then, I've really like come into my like niche with crafting. Yeah. But like, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like I've always crafted, like we've been doing this for 4 years, but I feel like now I'm like in my groove. Like for a while there, I felt like I was out of my groove and I was having a hard time coming up with projects. Because you know, when you go live almost every day, it's hard to come up with something every single day. But I really feel like I've kind of come into my own and I'm like, you know, grooving. I'm grooving, guys. Whatever I'm trying to say. You get it.
If you want to groove with us.
If you want to groove with us. You should have seen Mark dancing earlier.
Oh, yeah.
He was dancing.
You want to see it?
They're going to want to see it now, so you're going to have to show them.
Yeah.
I'm confident. Well, in some things, yes. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how this is going to work out. But I'm trusting the process. You don't have to tell everybody that. Go.
I know, but you know how difficult it is.
All right, we're almost done with this part, guys. Bear with me. Difficult. He says it's difficult to go pee. So listen to me.
You know why.
He is a man. Men can go pee anywhere.
Oh,
So
yeah.
usually he just pops the door open because you know men, they just pee outside.
I
I have to go all the way inside. So I have to take my slippers off. I have to go put my shoes on. I have to put my coat on. And I have to go into the
bring
house.
a bucket in here.
I don't want a bucket out here. It's how I get the majority of my steps in because I drink so much water. So I'm just constantly going in to pee. All right, we're gonna let that dry a second before we play with it. But I think that's gonna be pretty in the center of that. So we're done with that part. Yeah, that's what he does. We heard him sing, we need to see him dance. I know, we love grooving. You got your club today, awesome. This is the bronze gilding wax, if that's what you're talking about. But all the colors I'm using, if you comment eggs and check your messenger, you will get the information sent. You'll get the information sent to your messenger, whatever I'm trying to say. All right, we're done with all these. Now we get to add the rest of our accessories. Accessorize. Clean up a little bit. Shall we? Okay, let me grab a baby wipe. My glue gun is ready to rock and roll. So now
Oh, this soap works good.
comes the really fun part. What works good?
The wax is tricky to clean, but when you use dish soap, it
Dish soap, yeah. So
takes it right out of the
heads up with that. If you ever use like a paintbrush or something with the gilding wax, it's oil based. So use some Dawn dish soap, it'll take it right off. That is something that I've learned. All right, let's accessorize, shall we? So I know on this one I want to use some of this because I thought that this would be gorgeous. So I'm just gonna, I think, take it around the middle. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. If you guys are just jumping on, say hey. We need a live video feed from your workshop. Oh my gosh, you don't even know. I don't think you can handle it. Oh, exactly, Susan. Waiting, Mark. They're waiting for you to dance, Mark.
Yeah.
Come dance.
I was getting jiggy with it.
He was getting jiggy with it.
But I was getting my freak on a little bit.
Getting my freak on. Mark, you're making it worse. Come dance for the people.
Yeah.
Oh, get out
I
of
got
here.
these sweatpants on.
Get it. I do have bows on my back. Aren't they cute? It's my
Wear
jam.
gray sweatpants. It's not
You guys know about the sweatpants thing, right?
appropriate.
I tell him, like, you can't wear those in public. He doesn't get it. You guys get it, right? You would laugh so hard. I laugh so hard. All right, give me your finger. Put it in there. Mark! Man, I can't. Thank you. Go away now. Go pee. Go do what you need to do. He's giggling like a child. The gilding wax on the beaded frames. Yeah, that would be pretty. Hi, Jamie. Yeah, sorry, guys. Men. Gosh, I can't. This is a color we mixed up. It is sage mixed with black velvets.
I'm going to slip on your Bergenstocks.
He's going to stick on my Bergenstocks. He can't even
Bergenstocks?
say it. Bergenstocks. Don't put them on. He
Already
really did. I can't. Men, I'm telling ya. Okay, I want to make this smaller, so hold on just a wee second. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a bow or if I just want to do this tied around it and just kind of snip these off. What do we think? Maybe he will run into the neighbor again. I know. Do you guys ever hear that story where he flashed our neighbor? He almost set the barn on fire and then flashed our neighbor. It was great.
What? I actually just drew you a picture in the snow. So you
Mark! Oh my gosh! Some things you do not need to share while we're live, okay?
Everybody knows that.
Oh, it is. It's very close to my bedroom color, isn't it? That's why I love it so much. All right, we're going to use this in the middle of this one. So I'm just going to glue this on the back. Like I said, these are double-sided. We use the brand new colors on these. So this is Strawberry Swirl. This is Metallic Eggshell Blue. That's the Peach Cobbler. And then this one's just Nominee. But I'm sticking to what I said before. You need to design some colors for chalk. I would love that. You have no idea how much I would love that. All right, we're going to glue this to the back. If they would ask me, Michelle, I know sometimes she watches my live, so maybe she'll hear. The people want me to make colors, Michelle. She's our CEO. She'll probably watch later and be like, Brittany, the people have spoken. That's all there is to it. As soon as you put it on, I was hoping you'd leave it as is, no bow, just the ribbon. I know, that's what I was thinking too, but I don't want those things that long. So we'll fix that a little bit. All right, I like this, but I feel like I need something else in the middle of it. So like maybe something. What do I want? I need something else for that. It's cute, but I feel like I need something. Oh my gosh, it just came to me. Another one of these add-ons, and if we painted it, oh my gosh, okay. You guys, it just like hit me. This is gonna be cute. Are you ready? We're gonna use the bronze again. Sorry, we're really flying on the seat of our pants tonight. We're gonna do this little cute little guy right here. And I'm gonna paint it again. Yes, that's what we're doing. What am I looking for? Something. Oh my God, I need a paintbrush. Jennifer Herman wants me to make colors too, Michelle. Who knows if she'll watch this one, but it would be funny if she did. All right, we're gonna use the bronze again. Every time I say the bronze, I feel like I'm saying LeBron. It just sounds like it, I guess. LeBron James. This is gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. Just making sure I get all of the edges. Do I email Michelle? Yeah, email her up. Be like, Michelle, Brittany needs to make the colors. No, Julia does a great job with her colors. She does, but I would make one. I would make one. All right. This one right here should be dry. So let's grab this. These take like 4 hours to dry, so they're not completely dry, but we're going to stick it on anyway. So this one's just going to go in the center of this. I'm trying to decide which direction I want to put it. Right like that, I think. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? We need a navy. Exactly, we do need a navy, right. So there's that one. There's that one. This one I'm going to trim down a little bit. I think I'm going to like, let's do, like that. And then just dovetail. That's the wrong direction. Why do I always do that? And now that one's way shorter. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Trim this one a little more. There, we're gonna leave that one like that. Isn't that cute? Look it. So that one's done. This one, I want something else on that one. And I feel like it might need to be I'm really thinking here, guys. Maybe just a piece of lace. Jade, sweet pea, and taupe. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. Taupe is one of my favorites. You guys know that. Piece of lace with that on top. What do we think? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this back off carefully. The nice thing about these is these come off pretty easy, but my gilding wax isn't dry, so it's not really cooperating too well. Let's do a little piece of lace, shall we? You don't like the bronze and the nominee together? I think it's because it was right on top of it. I think if I put the lace underneath of it, I think I'm gonna like it better. I do like them together, I just don't want it on there quite like that. I think this is what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna put this in the center. Let's try not to burn ourselves because this has got holes in it. What about one of your pink flowers? Maybe. You guys, I don't know. I'm so indecisive. We're almost done though. Mark, you can go in any time and warm up food. You're good. You don't have to stay out here with me if you don't want.
Well, that was the nicest thing you've ever said.
I'm gonna glue a little bit on the side right here too. I'll be done shortly, and then if you want to warm mine up too, that'd be great.
Just like microwave it, you mean?
No.
What do we do?
He knows I don't like it when we microwave meat.
You microwave everything.
I don't like microwaving meat. It just bothers me.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. She likes when I do eggs in the microwave.
No, I don't. I hate it.
Those are fancy.
Do we like that or do we not like that? This one I know I'm gonna like. Where did I put that? I put that on top of it.
She's good, isn't she, guys?
Aww, he said I'm good. You like it, bud? I painted it and I'm gonna put it on. These are sticky.
Oh, I guess so. That's a good thing, huh? That's fancy.
All right,
Those
this is
really,
gonna go in the center of
those
this.
things really make stuff pop. Did you show them the new craft box color? So,
What?
did you show them the new craft
Yeah,
box
I did.
colors? Beautiful.
Look it. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it makes the meat rubbery. See? Thank you. And yeah, he does eggs in the microwave and I can't stand it.
If I make a bagel.
Bagel. You guys, he
I
says
throw-
bagels or bagels.
If you microwave it, then I get to throw it on there.
Mikey wave it. Oh, I can't with him. I need a little bit of glue right
What about
there.
that problem? You keep picking on me. You know how sensitive I am.
You're so sensitive.
So you want yours in a pan?
Yes, please. A little bit of water, put it in the pan, and then
Are you making tortillas?
Tortillas, yes I am. I'm gonna glue this one on a little bit because I don't know if it's gonna stick too well to the fabric. But I think I'm happy with it, guys.
I might just make some chips.
If you don't love the nominee with the copper, you don't have to use it, but I think I like it. But I feel like I need a little pop of peach on there. Why do I feel that way? Maybe it's just my brain. All right, we're gonna be done. We're calling these good. I think these are precious. So there is our eggs. Look at them. I'm trying to make it so you can see them all. Oh. I love these. So there's those. And then we did our egg pedestals. So these, if you guys missed it, these are also on my website. These are not going to sell out right away, but the egg, these ones, the egg chubbies are. So if you guys want those, I recommend you grab them now. So comment eggs. But what we did was put them together. We used some more of those add-ons on there. Then we painted the whole thing black. Then Mark did 2 coats of white. And now I'm just going to take my 80 grit to it, and we're just going to sand in certain spots. And look, where is it? Right there. See? See what we're going for?
It doesn't matter when you're done crafting and everything's washed up. And...
I know, I have such a good husband. So I'm just gonna go around. Look at that. It's so pretty.
What do you put
I'm gonna kind of go over my trash can so I don't make a huge mess. It'll hold a jar of paste.
Let's see how strong these really are.
So I'm just going around and sanding. Like I said, I'm taking an 80 grit to it, but just bringing forward some of that black.
This is what it's like having a husband.
This is what it's like having a husband.
Remember I used to stack the paste?
Yes,
Suzanne will remember.
Yeah, Suzanne, she might not be on. Oh. But Mark used to stack the paste when we did live sales. And it would be...
Well, they're pretty strong pedestals.
All over the place. And we're going to try sanding these too and see how that works. It works well. Oh my gosh. So we painted these black first, as I mentioned. Yeah. And I'm just sanding. Look how cute that is. Can you guys see that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's stacking paste.
They're strong.
All right, go make dinner.
I made dinner.
I made dinner last night. You're not actually making it. You're just warming it up.
But it still counts.
It still counts.
I got a feed buddy. He's hungry.
I'm just going around kind of everything and just giving it a little sand. I think these are so pretty.
Hi, guys.
Everybody say goodbye to Mark. He's retiring for the evening. Oh my gosh, I love this. I don't think I could love this more if I tried, you guys. Definitely worth the painting and all that stuff. So cute. I was gonna say if you dropped that on your work, I know I would have been so mad. I would have kicked his butt. But he didn't. He didn't. All right, we're almost done with this one. And then we're just gonna do the other one. Like I said, stick around till the end. We'll pull somebody for some happy mail. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like I said, if you want to join our crafting community, whether it's as a Perks member, club member, or as a designer, we have some awesome things going on this month for the entire month of February. So comment eggs and check your messenger. You could do so many different colors with this too. You know how pretty it would be if you painted it all in that green color and then painted it white? Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Big fan, huge. I like that a lot. Can you guys hear that's my mini split? Sounds like it's coming in for a landing. All right, so there's one. Isn't that cute? Let's put something on here. Let's put, which one? Look it. And then we just have to sand this one. So 1 coat of black, 2 coats of white, and then just take your 80 grit to it in some spots. We're gonna have to try it with the green. I think that would be pretty too. You could do the eggs different colors too. Paint them all ahead of time and just do, different colors instead of all white. Totally up to you. Mark should show us his dancing. I know, I figured he wouldn't. He's always dancing when it's just me and him, but he's shy when it's anybody else. You know how men are. What do you guys think? Hit the heart button. I love all of this so much. I'm so happy with how these turned out. You have no idea. And these are good quality, guys. Like I mentioned, these pedestals are like real, like wood. The eggs are really great. And like I said, the eggs are gonna sell out very soon. So if you didn't grab any, make sure you do. And if you place an $85 order, you get that free bunny tail bundle, the transfer, and the bunny chubbies. So cute. These little add-ons might be my favorite thing ever. Like, I'm a big fan of these. They are so cute. They painted really well with the paste, and then sanding them down, I really feel like maybe I should have used paste instead. Somebody I think recommended that, but anyway. Yeah, I do have to turn my glue gun off. All right, let me turn that off. This is my other second favorite, so we'll put that one on our other pedestal. Look it. Do we have them in the frame? There's one that's not right there. What do you guys think? How cute. I love them. What's your favorite? I think they're so cute. Love them. I love this one and this one. Those two are my favorite, I think, but I love them. My order is shipped. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. All right, let me pull somebody for some Happy Mail. We got our glue gun turned off. Aw, thank you, you guys. I think they turned out so good. I'm happy with them. Let's go with, I'm gonna go with Miss Molly Bell. We're gonna send you some Happy Mail. So thank you guys all for watching. As always, if you have any questions, let us know. Like I said, comment eggs to grab the supplies and join our crafting community. We would love, love, love to have you. Perks members get 30% off all the time. Designers get 40% off all the time. You don't have to build a business. You can just be a hobbyist. Yeah, I love them. I love those add-ons. But yeah, you definitely could paint them in paste too. I just really wanted them to pop with the Dixie Belle stuff, but I love these. They're gonna look so cute in my backdrop. All right, you guys, yeah, green with ribbon, that's one of my favorites too. I want those things, all of them. Yeah, comment eggs, you guys. All right, have a great night. Let us know if you have any questions. We'll see you guys later. Take care.